In a world where success seems elusive and dreams often fade into the background, there exists a secret weapon that sets the true achievers apart from mere dreamers. It's a ritual that pulses with the very essence of greatness, a pathway to excellence that begins with the first light of day. Today, my friend, I'm here to unveil the awe-inspiring power of the morning routine. This sacred practice, often overlooked and underestimated, holds within it the extraordinary ability to shape the trajectory of your day, and dare I say, your entire life. But before we continue, let me ask you this. Are you the kind of person who scoffs at the idea of a morning routine? I can hear the skepticism in your voice. You may believe it to be nothing more than a futile waste of precious time, something reserved for those gullible enough to believe in its magic. Perhaps you find the concept of a structured routine upon waking up mundane and confusing. You might even argue that you can roll out of bed, grab a quick cup of coffee, and dive headfirst into the chaos of your day without the need for such rituals. Oh, my friend, how mistaken you are. A morning routine is not a trivial habit, but a force to be reckoned with, brimming with countless benefits. Just take a moment to ponder it logically. Do you honestly think it's mere happenstance that successful individuals invest so much value, even their hard-earned money, into their health and well-being? I urge you to think again. Throughout history, an illustrious tapestry of successful and renowned figures has recognized the extraordinary importance of a structured morning routine in realizing their dreams and leaving an indelible mark on the world. Let's journey through time and witness the power of these morning routines. Behold, Benjamin Franklin, one of the brilliant minds behind the birth of the United States. This extraordinary man adhered to a strict morning routine that involved rising with the sun, meticulously planning his day, and reflecting upon his virtues. It was this unwavering discipline that enabled him to harness his productivity, prioritize his goals, and ultimately contribute to the shaping of a new nation. Now, let me introduce you to a modern-day icon, the magnificent Oprah Winfrey, an influential media mogul and philanthropist. She attributes much of her awe-inspiring success to her unwavering commitment to a consistent morning routine. Picture this. Oprah begins her day immersed in the tranquility of meditation and self-reflection, pouring her thoughts onto the pages of her journal. This cherished ritual has fostered within her profound sense of mindfulness and introspection, empowering her to maintain unwavering focus, clarity, and resilience throughout her journey of personal growth and transformative impact on society. But wait, there's more. We cannot overlook the enigmatic Elon Musk, the visionary behind Tesla and SpaceX. This unparalleled entrepreneur swears by a meticulously crafted morning routine. Rising before the world awakens, he dives into a symphony of activities, exercise, devouring the wisdom of books, and engaging in strategic contemplation. It is through this routine that Musk ignites his day with a crystal-clear mind and a fiery sense of purpose. With each sunrise, he embarks on a quest to conquer seemingly insurmountable challenges, transcend boundaries, and bring his audacious ideas to life. Now, my friend, as we stand on the precipice of this remarkable journey, ask yourself this: what is the perfect morning routine for me? Fear not, for we shall seek guidance from an extraordinary mind, the renowned neuroscientist and professor, drumroll please, Andrew Huberman, a luminary in the field of neuroscience and a professor at the esteemed Stanford University. In case you're not familiar with him, Andrew Huberman is a distinguished neuroscience and professor at Stanford University. He is widely known for his research and expertise in areas of neuroplasticity, vision, and brain function. Apart from his academic pursuits, he actively shares his knowledge through various platforms, including podcasts, interviews, and online educational services. His mission is to make complex scientific concepts accessible and applicable to everyday life, empowering individuals to take charge of their brain health and overall well-being.
What does your morning routine look like at the moment?
Morning routine is wake up, and I have to be careful here because whenever I've described my routine in a little bit of detail, people always say, I can't believe you don't go to the bathroom. But when I wake up, I make a beeline for sunlight. So I'm going to get sunlight in my eyes. For the, I'll probably go into the grave saying this, so forgive me if people have heard me say this before, but the single best thing you can do for your sleep, your energy, your mood, your wakefulness, your metabolism is to get natural light in your eyes early in the day. Don't wear sunglasses to do it. It takes about 10 minutes or so. If you live in a cloudy area, if you're in the UK in the winter, yes.
Or the summer.
Or the summer, maybe you resort to some artificial light as a replacement, but as much as one can, get bright, natural, and if not natural, artificial light in your eyes early in the day without sunglasses. Contacts and eyeglasses are fine. Don't try and do it through a window or windshield. It's going to take far too long. This sets in motion a huge number of different neurobiological and hormonal cascades that are good for you, reduces stress late at night, offsets cortisol, a million different things really that are good for you. So I get that. It's a very bright day. It might just be a few minutes. But really the quality studies on humans that have looked at this say try and get as much natural light as you can in the morning hours, whenever it is that is for you, especially the first 3 hours after waking. If you can work outside, great. If you can get near a window, because as opposed to just in a dark conference room, that's better. But if you can get outside, that would be fantastic. So I get sunlight. I like the raspberry, the citrus one. I love that stuff.
What have you been doing in that? You've had your light in the eyes. What have you been doing between that and the yerba mate 90 minutes? I
do everything I can to not do email, not do social media, and to take care of a few critical tasks. These days, I have this obsession with trying to do one cognitively hard thing a day, and one physically hard thing a day.
You're taking yourself up until, what's that, probably maybe 10, 30, 11 a.m., something like that?
Yeah, and then I'll eat my first real meal. Now, occasionally I'll wake up really hungry if I didn't eat that well the night before. Yeah. But typically, after I train, I'll eat. I like oatmeal after I train. Oatmeal, fruit, some fish oil, protein drink, and then maybe 90 to 120 minutes after that, I'll have a real lunch.
Or if you were to instruct someone to do the worst possible things in the morning to set their day up for failure, what would they be?
Staying in bed.
Curtains drawn.
Yeah, curtains drawn. Just using your passively scrolling on social media. Like there are neurobiological data showing that when you are upright, you actually are stimulating this area of the brain called locus ceruleus, whereas when you recline, you actually are less alert. Literally, the position of your body dictates some of your levels of alertness. So
that's why you suggest people to not sit like this at their work desk, right?
I would say in bed, so people are on their phone, they're in bed, they're not getting enough light, or they just artificial light, or they're trying to get the sunlight through the window. Terrible. They are then going and sitting and getting into like hip flexor contraction. They're drinking coffee too early in the day. And I have to say, even though I described my morning routine accurately, if I were to really optimize it, and I've done this from time to time, I would get up, I would hydrate, and I would immediately exercise. I would use that early, peaking of the cortisol response that comes with waking to get the body into action.
Throughout our enlightened conversation, we have delved into the importance of the morning routine, offering practical tips and approaches on how you can start your morning now and reap the benefits while enjoying the advantages of a structured routine. However, I want to emphasize something crucial. Please never forget that your morning routine should be tailored to your own needs and preferences. What works for others may not necessarily work for you, so avoid attempting to replicate someone else's routine. Instead, experiment, explore, and discover activities that you genuinely enjoy and that contribute to your success. I thank you sincerely for investing your time and energy in this riveting exploration. If you found value in our conversation, I beseech you to give it a resounding thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you ensure that you never miss out on the transformative content that awaits you. Until we meet again, my friend, go forth with fiery determination, for the world awaits the brilliance that resides within you. Take care.